were you bleeding real bad?
Well, not too bad. It was so deep in there, you know, and my surgeon at the outfit wanted to send me back to the hospital. He said, it's got infected, you need to go back to the hospital. And I said, well, if it's so be that I don't have to go to the hospital, I've been with this outfit ever since I've been over here, and I well, don't want to go if it's so I can keep from it. He said, next morning, the surgeon said, he checked it. He said, well, it looks he said, it looks a little better. Mm-hmm. He said, so you don't want to go to the hospital? But Colonel Deloge had sent me word. He said, you tell Carl if he'll go back to the hospital, I'll see that he comes back to I'll see that he comes back to this outfit. But I didn't have to go, and it healed over, and so it is. And so, but we've had our reunion, 945 reunions, several years ago. We had several years of them, but we don't have them anymore.
So how long were you in the hospital?
I didn't go. I thought I said I didn't have to go after that.
You did stay.
He said, well, the surgeon said, well, it looks a lot better this morning. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to go to the hospital, I'm not going to send you. I said, well, I don't want to go. Mm-hmm. And so that's the way it was.
So after that, Mr. Call, did you see fighting after that day?
Oh yeah, let's see. That was still until the end of the war. That was the 7th and the 8th of February 1945, and you know the war was coming up pretty close. But we made a move over into Austria, and during there, I was by myself then, and the Germans knew where we were. And I think they throwed everything that they had in on us. My radio operator from Sea Battery, another outfit, he got killed. And I'd dig a hole and lay down. Dig a hole and lay down while the shells coming in so fast. But that was the worst and the last shelling we had was in Austria.
Did you see any of your friends get killed?
Did I see them?
Did you see any death among your friends during the war?
Okay. When we were in a little, after this, it's close to the end of the war, we were in a group of other infantry, and I had a battery pack that I could carry my radio, hook it up to a battery instead of putting it on a vehicle. We had a Jeep. And so during this time, we was with the infantry, and we were moving through a patch of woods. And Germans had a rocket gun they called Nebelwerfer. And they let loose those Nebelwerfer's rockets on us in there in that patch of woods. And the fellow next to me, he got killed. One piece hit him, and it killed him. Well, instead of one piece hitting me, it hit my radio carrier pack. It was a pretty good size. And it went about that big carrier through it. That's how close I had it.
So it was actually
yeah, that's how close I had it. But protection. I felt for him. He died right there, you know, right next to him, just like that.
How did that affect you? I mean, tell me what it's like to be there beside.
Well, I just looked. We couldn't do anything about it because, you see, he was dead and on the ground, and wasn't nothing we could do. I'll just keep moving. And so I'm sure they picked him up later. Mm-hmm. So that really touched me in a way, but not really because I'd been through so much. because I expected things like that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way it was.